In 2018, the ghosts of corruption came calling in a case of same script, different cast. The National Youth Service was once again at the center of a multi-million shilling scam in another family affair that spotlighted the Ngiritas as opposed to the Gethis and put another PS charged with the counts of the institution on the defense. And again, the role of banks in facilitating these questionable multi-million shilling transactions, no questions asked, came to light as similar themes played out in the emerging details of another scandal at the National Cereals and Produce Board. But with President Uhuru Kenyatta having vowed to change the game by appointing Nordin Haji to head the prosecution's office, the question becomes, will the story ending change?
It happened just as the trial court acquitted former Principal Secretary Peter Mangiti and 22 others of charges related to the theft of 791 million shillings from the National Youth Service. Barely had the newly appointed Director of Public Prosecutions, Nordin Haji, settled in, than it emerged that more monies had been stolen from the state body. The family name at the center of this new scam was not Gethi but Ngiritas. Businessman Ben Gethi, if you will recall, is the man who jointly with his sister and mother stand accused of benefiting to the tune of hundreds of millions from the NYS-1 scam. Also at the center of that scam was hairdresser Josephine Kafura, whose explosive allegations implicated then Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru.
Where did you take the money that you looted from NYS? That's the question you need to answer to this committee.
How many bags did you use there?
How many bags?
3 bags.
And you're carrying the 3 bags alone to the quarry?
I would carry them, then transport them to the quarry.
One bundle of $1 million is about a kilo. So if you have 100 million, it's 100 kilos. And I told you, 1 jerry can of water, 20-liter jerry can is 20 kilos. So I asked you, are you saying that you can carry 5 jerry cans of water?
End of September this year, the EACC reported that the allegations made by Kafura were bereft of truth, as there was no evidence to support them. And with the political winds having shifted,
we've agreed that we let bygones be bygones. We hope that this matter, facts are going to come out in the process of the investigations which are being carried out by competent authorities, and we really want to know where the public money went to.
Will it be a case of justice delayed or justice denied? And while Waiguru can now claim innocence following the EACC's dismissal of Kafura's claims, what can be said of the banks who in both cases facilitated the unprocedural withdrawal of huge sums of taxpayer money?
We are right now negotiating a plea bargaining agreement with Family Bank. And you know, in plea bargaining, you start by pleading guilty, isn't it? You agree that you made that crime.
Just as in NYS 1 and 2, the probe into the payment of 1.9 billion shillings to dubious traders at the expense of maize farmers by the National Cereals and Produce Board also bore the same themes. One family, a mother, her daughters and a son, none of them registered farmers, made as much as 785 million by selling maize to the SCPB in the 2017-18 season. Investigations by the EACC revealing that they colluded with the NCPB officials.
This is the process we are saying was infiltrated by traders and other people to the extent that some people delivered using fake forms.
But these are far from the only corruption cases touching on government agencies in 2018. The National Health Insurance Fund, the Kenya Bureau of Standards, Kenya Power, and soon the Kenya Pipeline Company will all have had their officials paraded in court. And a cursory glance at the newspapers just this weekend will show you just how far the rot has spread. And a reading of the clouds shows that the storm is far from over.
Sasa nimechoka maneno ya kushindanga hapa kila siku kuambiwa ati most corrupt.
Olive Barrows, NTV.